Welcome to the Writing Station. Here you will find writing activities for multiple skills of writing from pre-K to second grade. You will need to download the activity sheet for this lesson. I have placed the link in the description box. You will also need crayons, pencils, glue stick, and scissors. Have fun learning. Just a quick note, parents. If you and your students enjoy the activities found in this channel, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that we can get the credit for our hard work. Thank you. Enjoy the lesson. Okay, boys and girls, in the other videos, we practiced working on the writing grid. And parents, if you haven't seen those videos, I suggest that you go back and you look for the blue posters and you will find the writing grid. It's called handwriting. So we practiced on the other grids. We learned about each line on the grid. We learned that the first line on the writing grid is called the skyline. The second line is called the plain line. The third line is called the grass line. And the very last line is called the worm line. And that's where our hanging letters go. Now it's time to actually work on the grid. We are going to read and match the picture. So we're going to read the simple sentence made from sight words, and then we're going to cut out the pictures at the bottom and match them to the sentence. So we're going to read, we're going to write, and we're going to match. 3 things we're going to do. Okay. The first sentence says, I can see a dog. Okay, take a look at your pictures at the bottom of your paper. You know what? You're going to need your scissors. So why don't we go ahead and let's get our scissors. Make sure you have your scissors and your crayon next to you and ready. So if you've worked with me before, you know that I like to cut out all my pictures at once. That way I will have them when I'm ready and I don't have to go back and cut out pictures. So I'm going to cut my pictures first. And if you have a pencil box, boys and girls, or a little cubby next to your desk, you can just put your pictures in there so you won't lose them. So here I have all 5 of my pictures. I have a hat, I have a bug, a cat, a dog, and a van. And we're going to read about all these objects and animals in the story, in the sentence. Then we're going to match the picture to the sentence. And we're going to write the sentence. Okay, the first one says, I can see a dog. Okay, let's get our pencil. We're going to start at the skyline. Remember, boys and girls, every sentence begins with an uppercase letter. I can see a dog. Every sentence ends with the period. Okay, boys and girls, let's take a look at the sentence. I started the sentence with the uppercase letter, and my sentence starts at the skyline and ends at the grass line, my uppercase letter. I have 3 words that are formed under the plain line. Remember that we talked about the plain line letters? There you are. Then I have the word dog. The D is a long, tall letter, or it starts at the skyline. We have one hanging letter that hangs down near the worm line. Let's say the sentence. I can see a dog. Your turn. I can see a dog. Remember, boys and girls, your cue for repeating the sentence is when you hear me say, your turn. When I say your turn, that means it's your turn to read. I can see a dog. Your turn. I can see a dog. Okay, let's see how many words are in this sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 words in the sentence. Now, it says, I can see a dog. Let's look for our dog picture. Do you see the picture with the dog? Okay. I'm going to remember, you only need a little swirl of glue. We don't need much. Then I'm going to put my dog picture right there in the first sentence, because it says, I can see a dog. And there is the dog. Let's move on to the next sentence. I can see a hat. Your turn. I can see a hat. Okay, now it's time to write. Every sentence begins with what kind of letter, boys and girls? Exactly, an uppercase letter. I can see a hat. And of course, teachers, this helps your students to learn their sight words. Okay, let's read the sentence. I'm going to read it first. I can see a hat. Your turn. I can see a hat. How many words are in this sentence? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 words that make the sentence, I can see a hat. Okay, let's see if we can find the hat. So we can glue the hat in the box next to the sentence. Here's my hat. So I'm going to glue it into the picture, to the box. I can see a hat. Okay, our next sentence. I can see a bug. Your turn. I can see a bug. Very good, boys and girls. Now it's time to write. I'm going to start at the skyline to the grass line. I can. The word can is a plain line word. I can see. So we see, and I can see a bug. And I'm going to end the sentence with a period. I can see a bug. Your turn. I can see a bug. Now, boys and girls, let's count how many words are in the sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words make up the sentence, I can see a bug. Now we have to find the bug. Can you find the bug? Yes, it's right here. Just a swirl of glue. And we're going to glue it right into the box. You're doing great, boys and girls. Okay. The next sentence says, I can see a cat. I can see a cat. Let's see. That's right. I can see a cat. I can see a cat. Your turn. I can see a cat. Let's count how many words are in our sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again. Now, what can we see? We can see a cat. Can you find the cat? That's right, here it is. Let's glue our cat. Okay, our last sentence. I can see a van. Your turn. I can see a van. Very good, boys and girls. Now it's time to write. I can see a van. Period. We started each sentence with the uppercase letter and we ended each sentence with the period. This sentence says, I can see a van. Your turn. I can see a van. Let's count how many words are in this sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again. Very good, boys and girls. Now let's glue the picture of the van. Very good, boys and girls. You're doing great. We're doing great, boys and girls. Look at that. Okay, you see how much we've learned when we learn about the writing grid, the skyline, the plane line, the grass line, the worm line. How many worm line letters do we have? 1, 2. Only 2 worm line letters. Very good. Okay, boys and girls, you're going to color the pictures. Do you have your crayons? You need your crayon. And we're going to color the pictures. I'm going to speed up the video, boys and girls, and then I'll be back to show you my finished product. boys and girls, here we are. You should have your pictures all colored so nicely. I know you did a great job. If you like to, of course, boys and girls, you can color your pictures at the top. And also, don't forget to write your name at the top. Thank you so much, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed the activity. See you next time.